Hi everyone, it's Mo from Mo Goes, and we're back again with another video. Tonight, we're at Disney's Magic Kingdom to spend another magical, spooktacular night at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Some of you already know that I've already attended this event a few weeks ago, but I'm back again because I didn't get to do all the things that I wanted to do the first time around. So I'm here with a well thought out plan to get me through my checklist of must-dos. But first, we're going to pick up a map. This map is your guide to everything going on at the event, and it will help keep us on track with everything on our checklist. Being the planner that I am, I feel very confident that tonight is going to go off without a hitch and we're going to have the best time ever. I arrived at the park at around 5 o'clock, so I plan to spend the first hour hanging around the Main Street area, taking in all the decorations, the props, and all the beautiful colors of fall, taking selfies, pictures, capturing B-roll. I even brought my tripod and remote so that I can take lots of hands-free selfies and video. One of the first things that I noticed immediately that was different from the first time that I visited was that the crowds were a lot smaller. So I knew that this would be a great opportunity to take a lot of pictures, get a lot of video without too many people getting in the way. Being that I was able to really take my time walking around Main Street, I was able to find all kinds of little details, little nooks that were perfect for setting up a shot for a selfie. And it was great because I realized that I never even noticed these things the first time I attended the party. Case in point, here's a display window featuring Huey, Louie, and Dewey all dressed up for trick-or-treating, and I never noticed this the first time I came. At this point, it was about 10 minutes to 6, and I spent a little more time exploring Main Street. It wasn't crowded at all, and I found a really nice spot to capture some more video and some pictures. Many of you may know this spot already, but just past the theater, you hang a right, and there's this little street. It was empty, and I was like, oh, this is the perfect spot for pictures, video, so I set my tripod up and went to town. It was starting to get dark fast and the party was well underway. I got all my pictures, all my exploring done, and at this point, the rain started. This was no surprise because I already knew that it would rain and I was prepared with a poncho. The only thing is that I didn't know that it would rain as long as it did. I did not want to get my camera equipment wet, so there really was no way for me to freely walk around in all the rain, so I had to wait it out under shelter, which did push back my schedule just a little bit. Once the rain let up enough, I was able to get back on track and head to the Friar's Nook so that I can try out one of the specialty items offered, the buffalo chicken hand pie. If you like spicy, then you're gonna love this pie. The only thing is that mine was filled with mostly air, but everything else was really good. It cost $9.99. I ate every bit of it. I just don't think it's very filling. I've developed a newfound appreciation for Fantasyland, especially at night. It's so beautiful. Now that I've had my snack from the Friar's Nook and the rain's let up a little bit, now it's time to start trick-or-treating. The first stop is right here in Fantasyland, Pinocchio Village House. I was really excited to trick-or-treat because my first visit to Mickey's Not So Scary, I didn't trick-or-treat at all. Fantasyland has 4 trick-or-treat locations, so it'll be really easy to knock all 4 out in one area back to back. Remember, you're given a complimentary trick-or-treat bag upon entry of Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, but it's really small, so if you wanted to carry a lot more candy, you want to bring your own bag just like I did. The next stop is Mickey's PhilharMagic. I was surprised to see how quickly the trick-or-treating queues were moving. Not only that, Mickey's PhilharMagic is the only location in Fantasyland that has 2 stops for candy.
Halloween! Happy Halloween!
Thank you.
I got you another scoop!
Hey, thank you.
Happy Halloween!
Thank you, same to you. Moving on to Fantasyland stop number 3, Gaston's Tavern. The queue was slowed down just a little bit at the entrance, so I decided to take some time to capture some B-roll and pictures of the really beautiful fountain in front of Gaston's Tavern. And finally, the last stop, Ariel's Grotto. This is another beautiful area of Fantasyland that I never really pay that much attention to, but it's gorgeous, beautiful colors, especially at night. One thing that I didn't mention about the trick-or-treating locations is that cast members are using scoops to hand out the candy as opposed to grabbing a handful. The rain started to pick up just a little bit, so I made my way to the next closest trick-or-treat location, which is Tomorrowland at the Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor. Just like over at Ariel's Grotto, here at Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor, once you get your candy, you have the option just to kind of chill out in the theater area. Now to our second stop at the Starlight Cafe. Once I got my candy, I decided to go inside and order one of the specialty items on the menu, zombie fingers. But they were sold out. Disappointed is an understatement because these zombie fingers was high on my to-do list. I'm pretty sure had it not been for the rain delay, I would have gotten a chance to try the zombie fingers. But anyway, we're just in time to grab a spot on Main Street to watch Disney's not-so-spooky spectacular fireworks show. Disney fireworks are awesome. I'm so glad I got to catch it this time because the first time I missed it. I didn't get to try the zombie fingers, but let's see if there's anything in the Main Street confectionery that I may want to try. I was pretty overwhelmed by all the options and I couldn't decide on any one thing, but I think the next time I visit, I'm gonna try out the gourmet popcorn because, oh my gosh, it smelled and looked so delicious. Now that the fireworks were over, I decided to take one more loop around Main Street and just take in all the sights, the decorations, the lights. Everything was so beautiful. I had an amazing evening at my second Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. I did everything I wanted to do with the exception of one thing. I got a bag full of snacks and I had a great time. My mission was definitely accomplished. My advice to anyone coming to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party for the first time, come with a plan, study the map, and make sure you know exactly what you want to do and be reasonable about your to-do list. It all can't be done in one night. It's just impossible. Keep up with the weather for the day that you plan to attend. Make sure you are well equipped with the right shoes, umbrella, or poncho. And lastly, have an amazing time. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.